I'm using this angle because my hair looks dumb. But anyways, what will happen if I drill an algorithm for 1 hour? What a great video idea this is. That's what I'm doing. Doing about a fun thing. So, oh no. So my plan is, I think it's gonna be NB? Is it NA or NB perm? I don't even know. One of the N perms that is really bad. They're both bad, but one of them's a little bit worse. So I think that might be my slowest algorithm in PLL. I'm gonna focus on PLL for now. I just want to see what happens if I drill an algorithm for 1 hour. I have never drilled, I've kind of drilled Algs before, but not really. Like, barely ever drilled algorithms. My TPS is decent, but maybe if I drilled algorithms, not only would my TPS on those specific algorithms increase, but maybe my overall TPS would increase, but I don't know. So, unless I think of another PLL that is worse than the NPerm that I use, then I will be drilling that NPerm for 1 hour, and I will actually be kind of keeping track of and to see if I got faster at it. What I need to do first is, I need to actually decide if that's the algorithm I'm going to use, so be right back. Wow. I just decided that I am going to do the NPerm. But anyways, what I'm going to do is, I need to do a test to see how fast I am at it now. Oh no, analytics again. It's not really analytics. It's just going to be very rudimentary analytics, because all I'm going to do is, I would do a session where I just do the NPerm over and over again for like 20 solves to see how fast I get at it. But the problem is my hands are probably not warmed up right now, so I need to warm up my hands first. And in order to warm up my hands, I'll maybe just do like last slot plus last layer solves until my hands feel warmed up. And then I will do a not set number of NPerms timed with the keyboard timing. I would use the stack mat, but I don't own a stack mat timer that works, and 2, it's easier to keep track of the times if they're on CS timer, and I can't connect this stack mat to it yet right now. So we're going to be using the spacebar timing to time my algorithms. And you might be wondering, well, isn't that slower than like using a stack mat, because you have to take time to press the spacebar, whereas with the stack mat you can just put your hands directly on it while you're holding the cube? Well, actually, in both cases, I'm gonna use frame counting anyway, so I may as well just use the spacebar one. Plus, the spacebar one is actually slightly more accurate, because the time that it takes me to press the spacebar is almost always the same, whereas the time that it takes me to put my hands on the timer may vary wildly, because I may start the timer too early or stop it too late. But that was a long sentence. Okay, I'm just gonna do a session of last slot plus last layer so that I can warm up my hands, so I can try to do the test to drill. Testing my NPerm algorithm, which I forgot whether it's NA or NB. In fact, I think I'll just look at it now so I can clear it up. Also, sorry that my hair looks weird. I can't be bothered to do stuff, so anyways, sorry. What? My internet decided to not work at this exact moment. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna start warming up now. I don't know if my hands are entirely warmed up, but I've already done 45 solves, so I'll just reset this session. And I'm gonna do a bunch of NPerms. Oh, I still haven't figured out which NPerm it is. Hold up. It is NB perm, I believe. So I'm going to do NB perm for a while, timed, and see how that goes. So nice job. Okay, I guess I didn't go as long as I was expecting, but I did it 26 times, and I think I'm going to use the metric of, well, I'll use a few metrics, like my best single time, and like I think my best average of 5 is a good metric, because it kind of shows like what I can do at my best, like on a consistent basis. So my best average of 5 was a 148, and my best single time was a 136, so I guess now it's time to start the drilling for 1 hour. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. So, I'm going to drill in perm for now and watch YouTube while I do it because otherwise I'll be bored out of my mind. Do I really need to film it? I don't know. Sure. Why not? Time lapses are fun, but I kind of carefully considered what YouTube video I'd watch while drilling because it can't be something too entertaining or something that I would like to pause and rewind often because I need to be focused, or I need to be drilling my algorithm, not pausing and rewinding the video all the time. It's kind of funny what the conclusion I came to as to what would be the optimal video to watch, but it's actually Ethos Lab. He's a Minecraft YouTuber I used to watch a long time ago. And his types of videos, they're very, very interesting, but I was a little bit too bored to just watch them on their own. And it's not like a video I would like rewind and stop and pause a lot. But also it's not really a type of video that I would just watch all on its own. And it would be like, okay, shut up. It's kind of weird. What am I even including this in the video? I'll probably just include a time lapse of me drilling the alg for an hour. And guess what timer I'm gonna use? Yep, that's right, this timer, because, well, first of all, my phone is used as a camera. Second of all, I would use this timing website on my computer, but the problem is I'm going to have the video on full screen while I'm watching it. Therefore, this timer it is set for 1 hour. In terms of which video I'm going to watch, is survival series that I used to watch when I was so young, and he's still making it to this day. That's crazy. But I'm going to scroll back a little while so I can, in case I want to continue to do this, I'll scroll down a little bit, like, oh wow, whole year ago, dang, look at this, oh wow, I actually watched a couple of these episodes from a year ago, so I guess I'll just start off from there. There's a world tour, and I think we're good, so yep, we're all set to drill in perm for 1 hour. This is gonna be weird. Here we go. So, I just spammed end perm for a long time. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just go right into doing times. So what we're gonna do is just do end perm a bunch more times to see if I can get any better. Oh, 127, is that my best time? Oh yeah, that was my best. Dang it, whenever I lock up a single time, the average is dead. Oh! Oh my goodness, I just... Okay, I think that's good. So, from the original session, my best average of 5 was 148, and my best single time was a 136. And then in the second session I did, my best average of 5 was a 135, and my best single time was 1.27. So improvement, wow, good for you, great job. Should I do it again, but with another? Oh, goodness. Should I do another one? Alright, while my hands are still warmed up, I guess I should warm it up. Oh, dude, I stopped cubing for like 2 seconds, and my hands are back to not being warmed up. Also, my cube got way worse over the course of that hour. Or maybe it was that bad to begin with, it's just that the longer I use it, the more I realize how bad it is. But yeah, that was definitely improvement there for the end perm. So let's see, what's the second worst algorithm? Like, probably, realistically, it is the other end perm. But I feel like that would be too boring. I want to do a different algorithm besides end perm. Let me think. I have to go through my alphabet to figure out which PLs. What's the next worst one? Maybe V perm. Like, my alternate V perm that I used might actually be my next worst alg. I'm not sure. F perm is pretty slow, but I think I still got that to like almost sub 1. Oh, one of my G perms is pretty slow, but do I feel like doing that for an hour? W, X, Y, let's see. Okay, so it's probably going to come down to either one of the G perms or the V perm. I guess, I think we're going to go with the V perm. So what we'll do is a test session here for V perm. My hands are warmed up, so I can just go straight into it and see how well this goes. And also that my life will be slightly more enjoyable using a slightly better cube. So I guess I'll clean out the cube. Gosh dang it. At this point, as I just explained, I decided to clean out and lubricate my cube because it had gotten a lot worse after drilling algs on it for an entire hour. Time for more time-lapse wow. So, we're on our last piece. This better have been worth it. Yeah, I've had a lot of trouble getting my cubes to be good lately, for like the past several months actually, because my only method for setting them up is to clean them out with cloth and then to put lubricant in it, and yeah, that hasn't really worked for any of my cubes for a while. I mean, it's kind of works, but it hasn't worked as well as it used to. Anyways, we're done. We're done cleaning it with the cloth, but we still have to put lubricant and plate. So I'll reassemble and then put lubricant. That's it's a very loose cube. Okay. Oh, this feels better already without even putting lubricant so far. And now we and I've been using DN 37 lately, and I feel like whenever I only put 2 drops in, you can barely tell the difference in this specific cube, which is the RS3. So I'm gonna actually try 4 drops. Hopefully it's not too much cube. Okay. Especially considering I'm gonna be turning it for the next hour. Again, it needs to be broken in, so I can break in like a bit of excess lube, right? Isn't that how it works? This definitely feels way better already. So that should be good. And we will now solve the cube. And we're all set to do some more V-perms for our initial test. So let's do that. As you can tell, it's actually worse than my end perm. At least worse than when I ended up with my end perm. Oh wow, that was fast. 133. Holy crap, I just got a 135 or 139 average 5. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get any better than what I got before, which is a 139 average 5. And a 1.33 single. This is the last one we have to do. The last hour-long thing we have to do. We're going to do reverb for 1 hour, starting now. Well, I want to keep this up. Good job, buddy. You can stand return for 1 hour straight. Now let's see how fast I get. How fast the times I get doing deeper. That was funny. Of course I'm still slow after. Oh yeah, 133 average of 5. Okay, so let's do it. Yeah, really close to beating it there. Oh my goodness, 1.26. Alright, I give up. So, my best average of 5 was 1.33, and my best single time was a 1.26. Compared with previously, it was a 139 average of 5 and 133 single. So I did get better, I guess. I don't know if it was a result of the session, but it had to have been. Man, I spent an entire hour. I spent 2 full hours just sitting there spamming VPerm and NPerm. What a massive waste of time. Although it's supposed to be productive because of the fact that you're getting faster, so it'll make your times faster. Yeah. So yep, that was it. In all, I spent 1 hour drilling NB perm and 1 hour drilling V perm. Let's review whether there was improvement. Here is a summary of all the results. As you can see, both times that I drilled the alg for 1 hour, I improved in both the single time and average of 5. Also, I more precisely timed my best time for both of them. My best end perm was 1.08 seconds. And my best V perm was 1.05 seconds. So in conclusion, drilling algs helps you get faster. Wow, really? I had no idea. However, it is somewhat boring, even though I was watching a YouTube video in the background. So I think the more fun way to get faster at algs is to practice a full set of algs instead of just one alg. I just said alg 3 times. Anyways, that's it for this boring, pointless video. While making this, I realized that this is basically just my first winter variation video again, except about a different topic. And that video didn't do well, so I don't expect this one to either. Regardless, I would really appreciate feedback on how I can make better videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.